third grade. This is Mrs. Fondre here. I am out this afternoon. I already planned to go on a camping trip, so I'm taking a half day. Today, for your project, you're going to start step 1 out of our 2-day project, which is making a cityscape, which is like a landscape where there's sky and ground or sky and water, but with a city. So our step 1 today, before we can do printmaking, which we'll talk about more next time, is getting our paper ready, okay? And we're going to be doing watercolor today, all right? So you're going to need your art shirt on. The box is over on the side table, kind of by the windows. So make sure you find yours. If you do not have an art shirt, you can use one of mine in the black box. If you do use one of mine, after you're done, you have to put it in the blue bin, which is, it says super dirty on it. Why don't I just show you? Because I'm in here and I can just walk over. So your art smocks are going to be in that box right there. And the super dirty box is right there. So if you use one of mine, put it in that bottom box. All right. So all we're doing today is watercoloring. And when you're finished, you will be able to do some of your free time sketchbooks. The idea, the drawing prompt this week is draw French fries in a roller coaster. So if you want to do something a little goofy today, that's what your free time can be all about. But let's get into printing or painting, which is step 1. Printing is step 2 next time. So what you're going to be doing, if I can turn my screen down a little bit, you're going to be getting a piece of paper and you're going to be keeping it the horizontal long way today. All right, put your name on it and then flip it over. Don't forget your 3V, okay? From here, with your pencil, you're going to draw lightly, so lightly that you can hardly see it, lightly, a line across the middle here, okay? The reason we're going lightly is because we don't want it to show up later, okay? You can do this while I'm doing it. So please, right now, draw your line, all right? Now, from here, you're going to need watercolor. We're going to have each table have one person go at a time to get it right now. So if you want to pause the video here, it'd be a great time to do that. Mrs. Jacobson, I think, is our sub today. So pause it and let's go get your watercolors. Each person needs their own. All right. From here, you're going to need your brush, your water, and your colors. Now, as long as you can see the colors, they are there. Some people try telling me, this is Fondre. It's all gone. There's no more left. If you can see that color, it's there. You just need to add water, okay? I checked all of them yesterday. They all look good. So we should have 0 problems with that today. All right. Our first step, we're going to be painting the sky. And I think I'm going to have to end up painting upside down so you can see it. But you're going to start with the color yellow because we're making a little bit of a sunset today. So you're going to start by getting some water in that yellow, bringing it back to life. And you're going to start by painting right next to your line on the top. It's even kind of hard to see because it's so light, right? So from there, you're painting your sky from yellow and you can go almost halfway across. So you can see I'm using a lot of yellow. Okay. From there, we got the start of our sky because it's a sunset. So the bottom half is yellow. From there, we're actually going to go orange from the top to kind of this middle so they mix, okay? There shouldn't be a yellow stripe and an orange stripe. They should kind of blend together. So I'm gonna get some more water. I'm gonna dip it in my orange, okay? And I'm gonna start from the top. Make sure you get those corners and work your way a little bit into that yellow. You should still see your yellow if you're when you're painting, so don't go over everything. But you should see it goes nicely from orange into yellow. And I'm going to put mine down before it starts to run all over the place because watercolor does that, okay? So if you need to pause here just to get your sun done, feel free to. But the next step is water, okay? So from here, okay, you have a beautiful sky. You're going to get some more water and you're going to just do the entire bottom half blue. Okay, easy peasy. We're doing some water. Blue is our main water color right now. I kind of have this light blue. I hope your blue is a little bit darker because this is supposed to be sunset, okay? If your sky starts to bleed in to your water a little bit, that is totally okay. And the reason why that is totally okay, is because we are going to be printing over the top of this, all right? If you remember, you're putting black ink on top of it. So if it gets a little messy, a little gooey, you're okay. So I'm going to keep going with my blue. Make sure I get all the way across. And you see, I'm making a mess all over my desk. It's okay if the tables get dirty. We'll clean them up later. Okay. And just to add something a little different than straight up blue, we're going to add a little bit of purple streaks. Okay. It'll make it look kind of like shadows. But we don't want to use black because black will make it look kind of mucky and yucky. So I'm just doing little lines. Okay. I'm not doing huge blobs. I'm not like making it super obvious that it's purple. I'm just doing a couple little lines here and there. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. Looks a little bit more interesting than straight up blue water. All right. So that's all we can do today because we can't print on top of wet paper. It would run, it would be even more messy. It would not turn out at all. So from here, leave this at your table. Like slowly just push it towards the front of your table away from you because it's going to sit out all weekend to dry. Though it won't take all weekend, but it's going to just stay there until I can get it on Monday. All right. From there, your table's probably messy. That's okay. You're going to want a wet piece of paper towel to clean your table. And then you're going to want a dry piece of paper towel to dry it all off because if you get your sketchbook out and you place it on a wet table, it's going to get sticky and wrinkly and not look very good. So make sure you have a clean, dry table before you get to free time. All right. Your color palettes, this is what this calls, all the paint on it, your palette, you can leave it open, carry it flat, and put it back on the counter by that wall over there. Your water cup, okay, this is pretty dirty. We don't want to just leave this out. Dump that in the sink, fill it all the way full with clean water, kind of mixing your brush in there, dump it out again, and leave an empty cup on the counter. There is a brown tall cup where you can put your brushes. So make sure you put that in the box as well. All right. This should be a pretty fast, easy mini project for today, and it's going to get even messier next time. So can't wait to see you next Friday, and we're going to do some more painting, all right? Or more printing. Ugh, too many words with a P today. Hope you're having a good Friday, and I will see you next time. Bye.